I'm so sorry. I dozed off there. Do you have an appointment with us? I see. Let me have a look. Oh no. It appears some tea has been spilled over here. Do you mind just giving me your name? See if I can double check some of the details here. Okay. Okay, so you were just coming in for a browse, really? Okay. No problem at all. Okay. And did you have anything particular in mind? Do you have any specialities regarding one subject or just all over? Okay, great. Well, if you change your mind throughout the session or if you just have another idea pop in, you just let me know, okay? And I can find something a little bit more suitable for you. Okay. It does say here that you had something booked in here. The worry removal. Okay. Any particular method at all, or should we surprise you? Okay. Wonderful. Okay. Let me have a little look at you. So, I take it that you have been studying magic for more than 10 years, correct? Yes, I was looking at your jewellery pieces. Very beautiful, might I add. I think they'll hold very, very strong properties. You are fond of gemstones. I can see quartz up there. So amethyst, jade, lapis lazuli, onyx, and is that an angel aura quartz? Fascinating. Rather beautiful, I must say. I haven't come across many in my lifetime, actually. Yes. I was told once that they are somewhat man-made in a way. Is that true? I see. Wonderful. Okay, a combination of silver and gold. Okay, so you work with both the sun as well as the moon. Very good. Okay. Now, overall, your garments, do they all hold magical properties as well, or only a few of them? I see. Okay. And would you prefer to wear lightweight, or can it be a little heavier, say a form of armour in a way? You prefer lightweight for now? Okay. Wonderful. Well, in that case, I actually can show you one piece that we have right now, which for the colder seasons, should you not want to experiment with any heat spells, we do have some nice scarves that just came in. So we have this one, which as you can see is this beautiful velvet, very soft. If you just get that a feel here. Exactly. Now this has some golden, green and orange swells along it. Okay, this is indicating the elements with which you could combine the magic of this scarf. Okay, so we have quite a lot of fire elements in here, but also some aquatic and earthy green. Okay, so you may want to what about casting spells, as in charms? Is that one of your... Okay, right. Well, if for instance you were to take your wand, for instance, and drag along the colours right here, you could essentially load up the magic inside your wand to somewhat enhance the spell. Okay? So, if you were on a travel and you were caught in an icy storm, and as you find a cave, you may want to create a little fireplace, keep yourself nice and warm. That could be an option for you. you would want to go with that route. And obviously also the earthy slash watery tones could be used if you are wandering through the forest and want to maybe cross a waterway or perhaps even cast a water spell. You could definitely enhance the magic with this. Very lightweight of course as well, but can keep you nice and warm as well. In length I would say this is around 1.5 meters, so you could wrap it around a few times, but a lot of the time I've actually seen witches and wizards carry this as a little bag. So you can twist it and form it into whatever shape you want, and you could also turn this into a bag that has a larger inside. Right, exactly. So I believe size-wise you could go up to 500 meters in length and width. Height, I think it's around 200. Exactly. You will of course have to make sure that you don't get things lost in there, okay? So you would need a retrieval spell, or maybe a magnet or something to properly catch everything. Now you can also wear this on its other side that is not velvety. This is simply just a very soft cotton, okay? So whatever you think works best. This is the first piece, and as I said, very, very versatile, okay? Now, if you would like something that is a little bit more basic in colour, okay, but interesting by shape and texture, we have this very crinkly blouse, okay? So it is essentially a must-have in my opinion. Something that you can wear underneath any other type of garment. And the collar right here, as you can see, it has this beautiful embroidery at the top, as well as these little pearly embellishments up here on the side. And there are occasional little rhinestones as well. And towards the front here, you can see that the buttons are also very beautifully put together. They shimmer in the light. Now, this is a very flowy piece, which indicates that it is very well suited for the element of air. Okay, so do you like flying? You enjoy it? Good. Do you use a broom, or do you ride with any magical creatures by chance? Okay, well, this could help if you are casting a spell that is supposed to levitate things or transport them from one place to another, okay? Because obviously we know that transportation in the wizarding world has always been a little bit tricky from time to time. I mean, you probably heard of the scandal recently. Oh, well, somebody made a huge mistake when it came to placing the right areas into the Wizard's Compendium, and some people found themselves transporting themselves into a brick wall. I mean, luckily nobody was too badly hurt, but imagine you suddenly wake up out of your travel trance and then you are just stuck on the side of a wall looking at everybody, and they think that you are some sort of magical attraction. I know. Well, the people at Wizard Law, they had a lot to do getting people out of the walls and off the ceilings. And, well, some believed it was a trickster who was just causing havoc. But, well, with this, it shouldn't happen. There is somewhat of a magical navigation stuck inside this. It's some sort of powerful magic that I've never dabbled in myself, so it's quite wonderful. I have a similar design to this one, which is slightly more green in colour, and, well, prefer it for aesthetic reasons. But this could be a nice option. It is also not only very lightweight, but I feel just style-wise this goes with a lot of different types of aesthetics, whatever you prefer. I know that some witches and wizards, they go into one direction and never really try anything else, which is fine. It often suits them very, very nicely. It's just, I feel it's nice to experiment with things. So, if that's something that you find interesting, why not? So, and as a third item, we have, which is quite large in scale, but very, very beautiful. We have this skirt right here, okay? And as you can already see, it has a lot of stars and moons. It is very, very lightweight. Feel this? And I feel you can probably already tell this radiates energy. Don't you think? Yes. So I actually have worn this myself a few times. It will automatically adjust to the size of whoever is wearing it, both in width and in length. So if it were too long for you, if you happen to be on the shorter side, then it will adjust to whatever you like. And this actually encompasses a lot of magic related to astrology. Okay, so I don't know if you work with star signs or predictions, that type of thing, divination, but it has proven to be very, very useful and that sort of thing. I personally prefer to wait for the full moon before I dabble in that sort of thing, but I have been told that skirts like these actually really enhance the abilities and also have a 30% more accuracy than your regular readings. So, exactly, so instead of maybe getting a vision of somebody presenting you with a gift, you could possibly see the eye colour, the hair colour, somewhat indicating a little bit more who you might be talking about. Exactly. Now as for jewellery, I think you may find this piece rather interesting. This came to us a week ago, and it has proven to be a rather interesting specimen. Now, if I hold it close to you, are you able to hear something? Anything at all? Perhaps some whispers. That's what I thought. I do know for a fact that the stone in the inside of this necklace is very old and it holds many secrets. This particular design is to keep the dark magic in the center of the stone, gathering it and saving it for a larger purpose. You could extract negative energy with this. You could drain negativity. You could take away the darkness from a potion, a person. However, I will also say to use this with caution, as these stones tend to be a little bit on the mischievous side. This design in particular has driven a few wizards rather mad, and sometimes the stone actually fully engulfs the wizard for about a month or so, and then eventually it spits it back out. I don't know what happens in that time, but I've been told that it has happened a few times, and the witches and wizards who unfortunately definitely part of that. They have not been the same ever since. I mean, they haven't changed in their wiseness and their overall character, but they've seen the strangest things that they do not wish to talk about for some reason. So, I suppose this is for the somewhat more adventurous, if you consider yourself that. I've been told that you can keep its temper at bay if you always keep fresh oranges with you. So, if you are fond of fruit, then you might want to always keep a fresh orange in your pocket. Yes. Anyhow, let's put this aside. Yes. The corner of the ocean. Very dazzling piece of jewellery. This is a little golden seashell. Now, you don't have to wear this as an earring. You could also wear this as a little brooch on your garments. Although I have found it to be very, very helpful when actually keeping it close to your ear. This somewhat works as a telephone to the creatures of the ocean. Now, you want to be careful with this, okay? You always want to listen very, very carefully when having it close, because sometimes there are creatures in the ocean that you would not want to talk to. They might come and find you, might come looking for you, and steal your soul. But I don't think it has ever happened. I think it is just a myth to keep these away from wizards with the wrong intentions. I myself have made wonderful friendships with mermaids, octopi, sharks, lots of different creatures, which has come in handy actually if I've been looking for potion ingredients that are on the other side of the ocean and my ship has not been able to reach those destinations. So I tend to gently whisper to it and ask for help. Of course, you will always have to be kind, and do bring a snack for whoever is helping. Okay. For mermaids, I usually take either some seaweed biscuits, or if they are more fond of human food, I will bring them strawberries, clementines, and peaches. Yes. And, well, for sharks and octopi, I think it's rather obvious what you would bring. Just keep a spell ready just in case they think that you might be the snack that they were hoping for. But yes, so I would say this is a very handy dandy piece. The witch that gave this to me actually embarked on a wonderful journey to the local forest here. She's planning to stay a while because she wants to befriend a few dragons. Oh, I know, yes. I did tell her to go visit the dragon tamer first. She's been incredibly busy recently. Had loads of eggs hatching, loads of new dragons coming into the shop. But she always finds time. So, if you are ever looking for a dragon companion or anything, I would definitely recommend going to her. I'm sure she'll have an appointment ready for you. Yeah, I believe she said something about in 2 weeks' time she shouldn't be as busy. Yeah. Okay. Great. Yes, I'll place this here. You seem very fond of this. Right then, let's see. The worry removal. Okay, so let's think of the different techniques. Could work with this. Although, if you want to maybe tell me first, what are you worried about? Let's see if I can find some information in my book. I see. Oh, I see. Well, your worry seems like something that a time traveler could respond to, I think. Oh yes, they do exist. Absolutely they do. I know one. Yeah. I know. She hasn't been around in a while, which to her could have just been a few minutes really. But for me it's been multiple months. Yeah. She was just helping me out with a little favour, but I personally don't want to bend time. I think it's rather complicated and it's also very expensive. But I think that should be something that you could possibly discuss with her. Should I get in touch with her perhaps so that she can come find you? Oh, don't worry, she'll find you. She has her ways. Yeah, of course, yeah, that's no problem. Okay, let me write that down, okay? So, if that's alright, then I share that with her. Yeah, okay. Excellent. You know, the fact that you even think of these things, it just means that you are an incredibly brave person. And I'm really proud of you that you tackle those things, you know? I think that's very important. Yeah. Your mental health is very important. It's often overlooked, but I do want you to take good care of yourself, okay? Your health is what is most important. Absolutely. Okay. So, let's see. I think I'm going to use this paper and we can put it into a bottle and throw it into the ocean, and the ingredients on the wax embellishment, and she will find it. Good. Alright. Yes, don't you worry. She will be there in no time at all. Now, let's see. Would you like to browse around a little bit more? I could maybe make you a little tea, if you like. Yeah, of course. Let's see. Well, I just had some new teas coming in. It was white tea and raspberry. Then there was mango lemon. We also have cherry and lavender, and then green tea with, I think that might have also been lemon. What would you like? Okay, good. I'll also get some snacks ready, and I will make sure that I package this up for you, okay? You will always have to make sure that when you are not wearing it, that you keep it in a sealed compartment, okay? Something that is very quiet, alright? Because should there be somebody else around you who is saying some rather nasty things, you don't want the aquatic creatures hearing it, because they could think that it was you saying them. Okay, very good. Okay, so I will get that sorted for you. You just make yourself nice and comfortable here, okay? And I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, have fun browsing around. If you need anything, you just let me know, okay? I'll be in the back. Wonderful. Okay, I will see you